Okay, well, we'll come back here. Die. Okay. Okay, sorry. Okay, welcome back. I'm back here on the road again. Okay, let's find out. All right, let's start. Okay, so first game we are going to cast now is dadleisure, the champ of the previous season of season 5 of champion. His the champion in his division in season 7 Piece League season 5 versus JJNZ, upcoming star, maybe even champion here, maybe even a champion during this time. Champion with his division, maybe even future champ of this division 6. Okay, which is like featherweight division. Okay, New Zealand versus Canada. Okay, this matchup we don't see that often. We don't see that often. Not often do we see this. Okay, and speaking about, like, we're looking at the Michi map, and for some reason this appears to be like map without the Michi match, the Michi game, where both players did not pick any gunpowder sieve. Like Vietnamese technically has the gunpowder, like, but only for bombard cannons, which is fine. So they have more chances for victory, I guess, on paper at least. But they're doing that at all. Like, both players, like, it's like one of the rare cases where, you know, on the Michi map we don't see the clash between two powerful gunpowder sieves, like with strong defensive lines, like, you know, Turks, Bohemians, Byzantines, Saracens, maybe even Burgundians. So, like, non-gunpowder sieve clash, and that's great, I guess. I think that's great, at least because we can expect something interesting to happen. Actually, like, both players are about to, you know, be the stars of their division. So maybe we can see the significant clash, maybe even very competitive, maybe even close clash, but interesting clash with interesting decisions, where both players are about to try something unusual, using interesting tactics, maybe even effective ones, maybe the ones that are actually effective. Because again, we see sieves that are not seen that often. Okay, so now here we can see, now go to replays. There's another map like this, so we can go on, start with this point. Like, this was abrupted. For some reason it was abrupted. So, like, Vietnamese versus Slavs. Okay, I will bet on Vietnamese first and foremost because of bomber cannons, but because of the access to bomber cannons for Vietnamese. But you know what? Having bomber cannons is not always the case. Like we've seen the games from Hagi versus John Perkins, when Hagi, as far as I remember, it was either John Perkins or Hagi who picked Ethiopians, and he managed to push, and this player, an Ethiopian player, managed to push through these through the Byzantines' defenses. Though, like, the victory was the result, you know, of the refusal to build to, you know, go for wonder victory, because of the refusal to go for wonder victory. So in my and that's kind of fine. That's even a good sign, because it won't be like the usual, like the commonly used and maybe even annoyed and strategy for going to the fast Imperial Age as fast as you can, and then building up, you know, the wonder somewhere here in the furthest point of your map. So instead, both players decided to play with their own siege, with their own units, use their own power, just like Zark and Godgrill did that. And that's why we've seen some kind of competitiveness. Sure, we can see like some attempts for going for wonder victory, but I hope we won't see that. Instead, we see the interesting clash, because again, wonder victory, like, it's not bad, and I'm not saying that it should be like forbidden, but the main drawback the main issue I have with such strategies, that once you've seen the wonder victory on this map, you've seen like 90% of most games on this map, on Michi map, and that's kind of underwhelming from a caster's perspective, like myself, and not only me, but like guys like Genius Cross Bowman, Plotter Ghost, Zark, and these Swiss dudes from Desync TV, with all respect to you. But no, okay, so we can expect siege, so we can see the narrow line. It's about to come. Okay, Detinitz has been researched. Okay. So watchtower line, coast, additional food. Also we see Druzhina. Maybe we can see like clash. Okay, so pikemen, it's useful. We can consider pikemen as useful civilization, especially with Druzhina, because they have splash. It means that they will have splash units with splash damage. They like can spread their damage through partially, which will make them more effective in narrow spaces, like in narrow line, close narrow formations, and also narrow lines like this. It's about to come here. We see but here we can see Vietnamese very tanky elephants, elite battle elephants under the Chatras. That's kinda interesting choice. You can see a lot of mammoths. They're almost fully upgraded. They're like in the second attack, but they're tanky. Their main goal, the main purpose that can be fun for these units is, you know, oh my god! You know, finally, we're about to see the clash, and we're about to see elite boyars that are gonna make славянский зажим яйцами. Okay. So now... Hi, Tangai. Hi, yo, nice. Nice to see you. You're in time. We've just started. So now we're about to see the clash. We're about to see the action. At least we're about to see the best, the candidate for maybe the possibly the candidate for the best game in this division. Okay, dadleisure, he provides a good resistance, good resilience, but he's about to use his boyars to take this trap down. Maybe the second one is also gonna be down, but JJNZ overcomes here. He floods them. He outmuscles him with his infantry, with his Slavic nut clump. They should trade, already know. Oh wait, you do not have gold. Like, they don't trade. Like, really, they don't trade, so maybe in long run it won't be that good idea, but who cares? My god, this trap is within the castle, this castle range. No, I don't think that it's a big issue, because again, this castle is gonna fall down. Okay, boyars cannot do that despite... So maybe they need to drink the Baikal water to, you know, regain their strength back. Make the Slavic nut clump. But again, dadleisure stands pretty well. He's standing pretty well, but there's a problem. That's what I was talking about. I've been talking about a few minutes later. Oh my god, it's risky. No, don't build the castle here. Don't build the castle here. My god, this castle is gonna be cancelled. No. My god. You need to put more villagers. Put more villagers. Put more goddamn villagers to build this castle. Because it's gonna fall down. Again, we have Imperial skirmishers, which are kind of effective against... not the kind of, but really effective, with no jokes, with no buts. Instead, they're really effective against halberdiers. Even the Slavic ones. But not clump, and my god! Almost all traps have fallen down. Okay, so we can see his clash. Okay, that's a waste. Such a waste. You should have deleted this castle instead. But okay, whatever. Nuts. They're very powerful. Maybe you need to combine your infantry. Like combine halbs and champions. Halbs and champions. I know that you need to use boyars because they're more mobile and they have biggest amount of armor, but what else aside of that? They are too vulnerable for that. Oh, destroy this bombard cannon. The lesser gunpowder units that dadleisure has, the better will be for JJNZ. Like seriously. Okay, Slavic ball clump. Scream on Michi. Slay should have onagers and scorpions. Yes, indeed, and that's makes me wonder why JJNZ doesn't use any siege. Though for Slavs, they're cheaper for Slavs. In addition, they might help against elephants, or maybe these elephants are too tanky. But you know what? You can bait these elephants to come to your halberdiers, because these halberdiers can protect your scorpions that might deal lots of damage, while these halberdiers might be protecting these scorpions. So like it's like perfect plan for defeating such type of army. But instead, no, we Instead, we see the slight focus on light cavalry for some reason. Okay. Okay, so oh my god, this is like dadleisure. I think that both dadleisure and JJNZ, they might have enough. They can just trade off resources for wonder, and once the first player to place the wonders, this player might actually have better chances for defeat, because again, this match will last for a long time. Maybe we have enough actions. Enough of actions. Oh no! Yeah. Oh yeah. They're attacking. They're attacking, and now we have light cavalry. Maybe that's the solution, kinda. But here we see trebuchets, but also we see trebuchets here. Oh, like dadleisure has started trading. Which elo? Like about 200 elo, or at least like above, definitely above 1k elo, 1200 elo, like 1200 elo, like above 1200 euro, like 1200, 1300, maybe even 1400, but I really doubt that. I really doubt that. But at least like below 400 elo. Like, come on. Okay, castle falls down for dadleisure, so JJNZ overcomes. But we need to give credit to the dadleisure. He managed to stand pretty well. But now he has a problem. His army has been totally decimated. Like, come on. Oh my god, dadleisure, he looks like he's not in his best shape, like he's not in his prime, and now JJNZ is using the perfect opportunity for his castles, because of the dinets he can reduce the stone cost for his castle, so it provides, you know, with more options for building them more and more, because you have like enormous amount of wood collected. Also, you can you know, buy enough stone, and that will be easier because of the need for the lesser necessary amount of wood, for this necessary amount of stone. Sorry, but this castle is gonna be destroyed by these bombard cannons. That's why I consider them as the really biggest game changer here at this point. But again, JJNZ, he's daredevil. Oh, this castle falls down. But oh my god. And I think at this point dadleisure can defend, but not within this at this state. Like, seriously. Like, come on. These guys, these units. Oh my god, never mind. Like, we got the solution. So maybe JJNZ, he used that tactic to come, like, to get great eco for help. So with Druzhina, with this splash damage for infantry, he will be really dangerous. I mean, he will be extremely dangerous. Okay, now we have like this situation, like this. They're falling down, so now this castle is about to stand. It's about to stand some kind of damage, but for some reason, okay, we have Rattan archers that are effective, kind of effective against halberdiers. But this castle is gonna fall down, I guess. But I think dadleisure needs to deal with these trebuchets, to snipe these trebuchets with his bombard cannons, because the main side of these trebuchets, though, JJNZ doesn't use any ranged units, only melee units like hussars and halberdiers. So at this point, this really makes me question, like, oh, siege, siege, see, siege, siege, like onagers are made here. Okay, maybe we can, we're about to see the nasty shots here. Okay, we can see this defense from dadleisure. At least he is successful in terms of killing villagers. Oh my god, he's using the halberdiers too, yeah. And he has taken this trap down. Also, these traps are too close to these bombard cannons, so they can easily snipe them with no problem. I mean, with no problem. And again, they are good at this point. They're extremely good. They're excellent at this point. And I think this is like average. Like, it's above average play game on the Michi. At least because players decided not to go this good to go for the wonder victory this time. And they focused on army clash instead, and that's I respect that move. Okay, the dadleisure is falling apart. His skirmishers are falling, his archers are falling. He has hopes for his you know, halberdiers, but okay, never mind. Like, these traps, they are overcoming, like they're really overcoming. And now we have onagers. Okay, they're making Slavic, not clump. And we have cavaliers for some reason. For some reason, JJNZ is building cavaliers. Okay, now he's building. He's destroying his opponent with halberdiers, boyars, trebuchets, and cavalry. And some onagers, of course. At least some siege has been used. Some siege unit. Weapons been used. Okay. Oh my god, there was a big ass back. Oh my god, this was wasted, really. I would like to see this onager hitting this mass of units. Blue steel, no trade, what the fuck? Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't seem to have any need in such thing. Like, I mean, at all. But okay, he started falling apart. Like, he started falling apart. Yeah, and dadleisure is falling apart slowly, but at least we can see that oh my god, this raid is very good. These boyars, they're doing славянский зажим яйцами. That's how it looks like. That's how Slavic ball clamp looks like. This reptile, these Vietnamese reptiloids. This Vietnamese lizards. They're about to fall down. Oh my god! These villagers, they're lucky that these hussars have not paid attention to. Though market is no longer the option for dadleisure, but pay attention to his resources, especially considering that he's playing the Vietnamese with paper money resource. Like, extreme amount of villagers, they just cut in these wood lines and they still get some amount of gold, which might be enough for buying at least one trebuchet. But he's overcoming, oh my god. dadleisure has, you know, infinite amount of units. He has infinite amount of units. Oh my god, this trebuchet is gonna fall down. And pay attention, JJNZ. Okay, maybe this might be mistake. Maybe this might be mistake for JJNZ. But he's not trading at this point, though he can easily do that with no problem. Oh, how big was that strike? Oh, he needs, I think dadleisure needs to regain this control his eco immediately. But at least I feel that dadleisure can stand. Rail bystanders. He can stand. In theory, he can stand. He can stand. He can stand. Oh my god, they completely blocked this way. You need to bring more helps here. Bring more helps. Oh. Bring more helps. Nice. Not nice, sorry. My god, this is an insane battle. Okay, it's time. It's the last attempt. It's last hope. This is a glimmer of hope. But I think at this point, dadleisure needs to build market. Let's take a look. Yeah, he has this market, so never mind. Just never mind. No! Hide them inside this TC! Repaired it. My god. Maybe Vietnam can win the war against Slavs. Maybe if dadleisure wins that, it will be like definitely the best game on Michi. It will be like a candidate for the best Michi game. Like my personal candidates for the best Michi at this moment are the Huggy versus John Perkins. And Zark versus Gerd Grill. They're my candidates for sure. My god, but this is minus castle here. Sure, he sacrificed his trebuchet for that reason. But again, now it's time to destroy this decimate this trap. It's try to decimate, to fight your territory back. Do that. Lots of militia is created here. I think somebody else is needed. Oh my god, now perfect trap. Now it's time to use your trebuchet to stand. You need to push through this. You push through this. Prepare that. Maybe he can come back. If he comes back, I will be glad. You cannot imagine how I will be glad to see that. Because it will be like a nasty comeback. With nasty comeback, that will be like perfect opportunity. And still, he doesn't... he should be aware, like... JJNZ is aware of the map, for sure. But he's about to lose his opportunity, that he's big and big as opportunities. But oh my god, why are you wasting your fire here? Like this unit should fire enemy helps. Unit should fire enemy helps. No, oh my god. Minus trap, but dadleisure can buy another bunch of traps, so don't think it's a big problem. And my god, I think the most helpful aspect of dadleisure's game plan is that, oh my god, put this villager to repair these trebuchets. They're precious. Hold like precious. Oh my god, now we've seen Man-at-Arm line that can defeat it. Maybe that's the response. Maybe that's like biggest game changer for JJNZ at this point. Maybe that thing can save the entire game for him, because if you can upgrade them, which Slav definitely can do, you will have like infinite access to this point. Oh my god, now you spotted this point. Yeah, my god. My god, just repair that. Repair that. Just repair that. Just repair that. Just repair. Repair your village. Use your villager to repair that. Yes, well done. Well done. Perfectly done by this. Oh, like Man-at-Arms. Feudal Man-at-Arms. They're just about. I think they smashed this trebuchet. I think they smashed this trebuchet. Sure, they're not that good enough to stand against Imperial skirmishers. They're just falling apart. But now with Lone Swordsman, it will be definitely harder for dadleisure to stand. Honestly, I root for dadleisure. If he comes back, he will definitely make the best game for this map. So I felt that there was a nasty and interesting match here. I felt that should be an interesting match with names like dadleisure. But the problem is that, oh my god, he does that near this castle. So again, this castle has fallen apart. But JJNZ, okay, this will come for the long run. And my god, I think at this point, at least within the 7 piece 9, amongst all matches on the Michi map that I've seen recently, I think this is the best one. I think this is the best one. But you know what? Fine. Like, come on. Maybe Rams. Oh my god, Ram Rush can really be the big game changer at this point. But still, no trade for JJ. No trade for JJ. No trade for JJ. Like, come on, no trade for JJ. But Rams can be the option, especially the Siege Ram. It's cheaper. It's definitely cheaper for dadleisure. But dadleisure, if he loses that, sure, it will be not that great, but at least he will. He has gone on his shield. At least he is gone from the shield, so, and that's also deserves kind of respect for him. Okay. In terms of resources, amount of resources collected, sure, JJNZ is far ahead. His idle TC is idle for almost 4 hours compared to dadleisure almost 3 hours. But I think he needs to do something. At least dadleisure needs to do something. At least he needs to do something. I'm sure this raid was completely useless, but not this time. Oh my god. Siege Rams. But again, there are other melee, melee units. Okay. At this point, this was an interesting map. Really? Really? Oh man, maybe he can just add light cavalry for the bigger damage deal. Really? You really want to do that? You really want to do that? You kidding me? Okay, stand here and defend this. And defend this. Yeah, Siege Ram has worked out. It doesn't work. Because you need to put the halberdiers inside your rams, so they will faster. My god, I enjoy that. He's like, dadleisure still standing. Guys, dadleisure still standing. He's standing despite all odds, in spite of everything. He's still standing. He's still standing. But there's a problem I see for for dadleisure. JJ has started trading. He has started trade. Geology trade. Destroy this. Okay. Okay, oh my god, siege onager. Pay attention. Pay attention. My god! They missed and instead he hit it to your forces. Okay, sure, not bad. That was not bad. That was not bad. Oh my god. Be careful with this. Be careful with these rams. Be careful with these rams. Get your bomber cannon away. Rams are coming. The rams are coming. No. Oh my god. He managed to escape. Guys, he managed to escape. I believe in you, dadleisure. I remembered how many times have you been in my ass? He forgot and doesn't know about that. Okay, he has started trade. Few trade cards are here. But would that be enough? For some reason they are just standing. Ah! Get away! Get your bomber cannon away! Get your bomber cannon away! And this castle has been secretly destroyed. Get your bomber cannon away! But get your bomber cannon away! My god! dadleisure, you need to win this. You need to win this. Come on, you need to win this. Damage this castle. Damage this castle. Damage this castle. Make this castle fall down. It's your chance. Yes. Well done. At a cost of your trebuchet, of course, but you've done that. You've done that. You've done that. And he's about to destroy this trap. To buy some time for his castle. Now you used your trap. Use your trap. Use everything. Use everything. Please. Please. Win, please. Win dadleisure. Win, please. Win that fucking game, please. Okay, you have trebuchets. These traps are repaired. Make the bomber cannon. Place like few more villagers. Like speaking about barracks for dadleisure, sure, he has lots of barracks. He has lesser amount of archer ranges, but who cares? Make another bunch of trap. Okay, now castle clinch. dadleisure, just sell some amount of wood. Make this thing instead. Okay, and he's about to cut it through this. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Buy some stone to repair this castle. This castle should stand. This castle should stand. Fire this. Fire this. Oh my god, this castle's gonna fall. No. No. Destroy this trebuchet. It's gonna destroy this castle. No. This castle's gonna fall. No. No. No, it's so sad. So sad. My god. It really, really sucks. Now the castle has fallen down. You should have sold some amount of wood to buy some amount of stone to repair this castle. At least he could stand a chance. What the? Oh my god, never mind. This is like JJNZ's castle, but this game is like it is a winner. We have seen the competitorship. We can see like possible comeback for dadleisure if he manages to cut through this line and decimate JJNZ's eco, it will be like over, and it will be like a great game. I think it's a great game. I personally think this is a great game. No, it's time. It's time. Yes, you managed to cut through this, but I think you should put the gates to avoid some raids. To avoid the raids. Okay. Okay. These hostars are about to come here. But you need to do this. You need to place, like, buy some stone and build the stone walls and stone gates. So you can avoid that damage. My god. No, he's raiding this. He's raiding this. dadleisure is raiding this eco. It's time. Even though his cavalry is definitely not the best, I mean the light cavalry line, but at least he's doing so. Okay, but JJNZ is still pressuring. He keeps his pressure and it seems to be stronger this time. My god, dadleisure, keep making villagers. Keep making your eco better and better, better. Yeah. Keep that thing better and better and better and better and better and better. My god. Just raid to the death. No. No, use your army to raid. Oh. No, this castle's gonna fall because like 4 traps here. 4 traps is here. 4 traps are here. So they're about to destroy the last castle for dadleisure. No, that will be like pity. No. But at the same time, dadleisure manages to cut lots of villagers, and his number of villagers is higher than for JJ. But dadleisure loses the castle. So my god. Oh, it's called desperation, and he's building TC. He's building TC. Like he's building TC. Sawmills a kilometer from the forest. Yes. Like yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my god. Nice. But again, JJNZ is about to win this. But he was close. It was really close. I knew that there should be something interesting. Okay, GG. Unfortunately, wonder has not happened. And JJ wins. With all respect to JJ, but I rooted for dadleisure because if he came back, it would be really badass. Even more badass. But you know what? It's already badass because it's really like it's really the best game on the Michi. At least on 7-piece, at least in 7-piece season 9. This game is excellent. It's excellent. Both players did well. Shout out to both players. Incredibly good game. Incredibly good game. Respect to both players for the first game. Now the second game is Kilimutu Lake. My god. Okay. Another non-standard civ picks. Like Burmese versus Pulse. Pulse for JJ, Burmese for dadleisure. I think dadleisure, he has better chance because his monks are cheaper to make, because at least not cheaper to make. Instead they have cheaper technologies. So, and also they can make nasty feudal dark rush, so I think that will be really helpful for him. Also, lumbercamp technologies are free, so I think this is really good thing. And also relics on map are visible, but what was that? There's no relics. There's no relics. I mean, come on, there's 0 relics. If the gray put one gate to cut down the trees, the blue one would have to run around for a long time. Yes, indeed, indeed, yes. He should have put that. Like he should have put that gate. Okay, so. Okay, the first pagan shrine has been taken over by dadleisure. I think JJ picked boss most and foremost because of wing hussars and hussars at all, like scout cavalry line +1 attack versus ranged soldiers. Also, so, like it's a scout civilization. First and foremost. Also, they have great knights. Not great, but decent knights. Like good knights because they can be cheaper because of Schlachta privilege. Yes. Schlachta privileges. Oh my god, it was almost finished, but again, it's technically finished. Okay, but this villager has regeneration that increases more and more and more and more. Which, doesn't stop the leisure from coming here and cutting this way. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, the nasty clash between units. But these units are Burmese units with extra attack that will rise more and more, more and more. And no, do not engage into this fight. Okay, you place that with stone wall, which is fine until the first man at arm to come here and break another palisade wall. My god! But need to finish these villagers. My god. Extra! Reinforcements coming. I think the glacier should, make build the blacksmith and research the forging. With forging, they'll be these men-at-arms will be even more even deadlier than usual. No, do not engage into the combat. Like, infantry works here perfectly. Minus villager. Minus another villager. No! It managed to escape, but maybe this villager is gonna be slaughtered. -1. Okay, -1. Well, again, casualties are here for the leisure. Not for the leisure, but for JJNZ. He's out of control. He's frustrated. And nobody is using monks. Instead, they focus on cavalry and infantry as well. That's how how these civs were designed to be played. Again, dadleisure is still like he's still in the game, and it's not like he was like the lazy ass here. Like we've seen this game. This game was really insane. I think this game should be posted on my YouTube channel. I mean, the previous game on Michi. If that set was if that set is competitive, if I mean in this the game 2 on the Kilimutu Lake is competitive, I will post the entire set to my YouTube channel. My god, oh my god. Oh, this guy's all, you're gonna finish that! Minus villager. Minus villager. Again, done. They weren't useless, so just add a fortune. Oh my god, they're about to fall down. No, this castle managed to survive. And he doesn't care about, and JJ doesn't care about this wall anymore. Or maybe he's gonna care about that. Because again, another bunch of men-at-arms is about to come. But dadleisure is coming to Castle H, so he might be able to upgrade his infantry, make it even more durable, more, you know, damage, better at damage dealing. Upgrade them to, you know, arms. Okay, good timing. Definitely good, perfect timing for dadleisure. Dadleisure needs to upgrade his infantry, or maybe at least do something. Use his Castle H opportunities so he can make it. And be really dangerous to provide serious danger to for JJNZ. Oh, lone swordsman. Whatever. Whatever. This is useful. He needs to make a more men-at-arms. He needs to make more men-at-arms. Where are they? Okay, they're here. Yeah, lone swordsman are here. Maybe even squires to make them move faster. That I think that might be useful, especially against monks coming from this shrine. But the Castle H has been clicked by JJNZ, but dadleisure has definitely the feudal age lead. He was more effective in terms of killing villagers, fighting against melee units. So JJNZ wasn't able to raid that properly, and he has lost that scout. Okay, it's time to use that. Just make you know, you make scale mail armor, and maybe even place another barrack to break through these walls and decimate JJNZ's eco. You can make you know make even make the pikeman upgrade to be ready to stand against, you know, knights. And you need to upgrade the scale mail armor to make them durable, at least within the feudal. Use your opportunity at all. Use your goddamn opportunities. Especially use your opportunity to, you know, like, because again, JJNZ has replaced this palisade wall with stone walls, but he forgot to place stone walls here. So it means it feels like it's nothing for the dadleisure to, you know, break, put some bunch of lone swordsmen, break through these palisade wallings and start killing these villagers again. And I really doubt that even the bigger regeneration rate, like the regenerating a 15 HP in Castle H per minute, can help him. Can help JJ that much. So again, castle has been set up by dadleisure. Okay, sure, he is rated, so his eco is not working pretty well. But I don't think that he cares about that, actually. In my opinion, he needs to use his opportunities. Like, he needs to use that opportunity. He needs to be aware of, and maybe even make like supportive cavalry, like arm bites that are good against large masses of units. So maybe you can make finally, you can place at least like, I feel that 10, about 10 man lone swordsmen might be enough. To piece JJ's up. To beat his ass. But we're doing nothing. Okay, finally! We got the action. Never mind. Okay, never mind. Okay, light cavalryman. He's collecting, like, pay attention. JJ is collecting light cavalry. Okay, he put about 8 villagers. Okay, see army. GG. Okay, never mind. Unfortunately, this game wasn't that great. But again, dadleisure has completely taken this game over. It wasn't that competitive. It wasn't competitive. But maybe at least for as avenge, I'm gonna post that thing. But this wasn't like exciting. At least not. At least not the way the previous game was. Anyway, draw set. Shout out to both players. They did pretty well. Okay. Wyandotte versus KnightRush is next. First one is Pamir Mountains. Okay. Wyandotte, United States versus United Kingdom. Nice, sorry. Fuck. United Kingdom. Oh, sorry, United States. United Kingdom.
Dạ bẩm có thảo dân.
Okay, so now Wyandotte has picked Celts. KnightRush has picked Vietnamese. I remember that on this map, Vietnamese versus Celts used to be picked by Center Bonus and Just Blood as well, and Just Blood won that by playing with the Celts, with Celtic pick. But anyway, I like that exchanges. I like that exchanges because maybe we can face something competitive. But I think we need to skip. I think we need to skip this. For some reason, KnightRush is making it a bit dull. Though he's aware. Okay, he's aware definitely. Sure, he's aware of. He's Vietnamese. He's aware of this. DC. That's fine. That's fine.
Điện hạ có gì sai bảo? Thảo Dân xin chờ lần.
Okay.
Dân nữ xin chờ lệnh, có dân nữ.
Now, Wyandotte has obvious villager number lead. He has obviously more villagers. Okay. That was really insane, but that was really like insane, incredible. Okay, there's nothing interesting. Okay, feudal age for Wyandotte. That was expected because he has more villagers collected and he just did that faster. So yeah. The thing that interests me, that bothers me the most is that what he's gonna do in the next minute. Once he comes to a feudal age, what he's gonna do? What's the first thing he's gonna do? Like, maybe Wyandotte might come to the feudal age. Okay. Okay, tower rush for night rush. So he could just come around these mountains, and he's placing this watchtower. Okay, nice pressure. But why there's a problem. Wyandotte is coming to Castle Age. And how you gonna handle this thing? And again, this watchtower is too far. I know it's for sneaky reasons, but still, that's definitely not the greatest.
Kid.
But he knows about, he's aware of this TC, so I don't think that might be the problem. Okay, these villagers are about to place another watchtower, but there's a problem. There's one big problem. There's one small problem. And that problem's name is castle drop on your face.
Dân nữ xin chờ lệnh.
My God. That was easy. like no, it wasn't like that easy. Like KnightRush,
Bái kiến điện hạ.
he thought that he might do that. But then Wyandotte offered, okay, this is your punch. This is what you call the punch. Now, I will show you what the punch is. And he shows his punch. Okay. Wyandotte has come here. He has finished that. He did that really good. He was just like step ahead of his opponent. So maybe it's like almost the outclassing. Like, at least KnightRush did something, but it failed. Okay, Wyandotte versus KnightRush. So Slavs versus Aztecs. I think we know what's gonna happen next. But there is a big intrigue. So again, Aztecs, if we see Aztecs on maps like Arena or like walled maps like the Wellsprings themselves, the well springs itself. Sure, we expect like strong more crush that is proven to be effective on maps like Arena by the top tier players like Hera against Tato. So on paper, Aztec is a big ass great option to push this. But there's a problem. Slavs can do the same, and also they have cheaper siege. What does it mean? Yes, it will be easier for Slavs to collect necessary amount of resources to destroy these gates, to push the Wyandotte's base. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, there are like about 100 of wood here. Alright. Now finally, we come up here for this mill. But for some reason, KnightRush is not rushing to the mill, to this aqueduct. No, oh my god! Now this scout is trapped. But it managed to survive! It managed to survive. No, it's dead. But at least KnightRush is aware of this. Okay, now Wyandotte has timing advantage. He's coming to Castle H. While KnightRush is just kidding. I don't know what he's doing. He's building the market. But he needs another feudal building for such purpose. Okay, Monk Rush, as expected. Yeah, sure. Sure, okay. Monk Rush, as expected. But maybe like Slavic siege with Slavic infantry, it can be, you know, a strong solution to this tactic, especially lots of men-at-arms that have upgrades like that have arson and gambizons for free. So in my opinion, this can be a really good option. Okay, Castle Age for KnightRush, so he needs to, you know, make this, but I think that this is not gonna be a good thing. Like to do that against men-at-arms that are about to become lone swordsmen. Yeah, they have squires, so they will run faster. Also, they're about to be lone swordsmen, and they are about to get chainmail armor. Battering rams here to combine to counter these units completely. Yeah, -1, -2. Okay, you sniped the monks, but would that be good? Okay, Sensity. Yeah, research that, but you managed to lose some few monks before that technology exists. And now they're coming. Oh my god, they're inside this hall. That is narrow hall, and these lone swordsmen are just about to decimate these eagles. Because again, more and more lone swordsmen are about to come and kill these eagles. So maybe the Wyandotte strategy faces the failure. But pay attention to Wyandotte's resources. He's inches away from Castle Age. Sorry, Imperial Age. Pay attention to resources. No. Okay, minus 1 villager, minus 1 ram. Yeah. But these rams are coming. For some reason, Wyandotte wasted his potential to go for Imp. Because he needs to think of the ways how to deal with the monks. He needs to think of these ways. In the name of geology, he needs to think of these ways. Now, more rams are coming with angry Slavic monsters inside. Get inside this ram! No! No! That just destroyed this gate, come on! Just destroy this gate, come on! Like, what you doing? Destroy these walls. Seriously, like, just build siege, come on, Wyandotte, just build siege. I think mangonels can handle this easy, with no problem. God. Okay, Wyandotte here is frustrated. He's obviously frustrated. But now we have Siege Workshop. Come on, we have Siege Workshop. Siege Workshop here. Other. Please put more emphasis on here. He's about to come. Breakthrough. Come on. Oh no. Now this hall is about to be locked up. Just destroy. Okay, now finally. Oh my god, yeah. Destroy. Okay, sure, we have lots of monks. Will that help him? Kinda. Minus TC. So at this point, for a while, Wyandotte might be unable to come to Imperial Age for a while. He has neither resources nor necessary buildings for that. Or at least one building. He's missing one building. Now I think you should send one ram to make these stone walls wider. No. Kill this monk. Snipe this monk. No. Never let these monks heal up. Okay. He's eco. Or at least he managed to place these walls. But they're fragile. They're weak. So no. Like Night Rush, he overcomes. So there's definitely something to look at. Alright. Pay attention to his resources. Like, come on. Wyandotte has an insane amount of resources. Oh, but again, his monasteries are completely dead. Come on. Okay, lots of monks have fallen here. Sure, we've seen some conversions, but almost all monks are gone for Wyandotte. as well as monasteries, as well as nobody's here. Nobody's here. Only castle is here. And that can be really savior later. Maybe that can be really the thing that can save Wyandotte's ass. Because again, Jaguar Warriors, they're countering everything what KnightRush is doing right now. KnightRush, I mean, he's making right now. Because again, Jaguar Warrior is a melee unit with a big power, with decent amount of damage dealing, and it can easily destroy these rams, but also it has a bonus damage against these lone swordsmen, and moreover, while killing enemy units, it gains strength. It gains strength. It gains extra damage. This thing. Oh, seriously? It's dirty move, pal. It's dirty move, pal. Okay, he's aware of this castle. So he bought a little bit of time for these aqueducts. No. But for some reason, Wyandotte is not doing, is not making your Jaguar Warriors. Never mind. Jaguar Warriors are coming here. Okay, this territory is completely wiped out. It's completely wiped out. It's decimated. But there's a problem. I mean, there's a problem. KnightRush can just place here, castle here. Oh! The sooner you place that, the better it will be for you. Okay, maybe it's time. Okay, maybe no, it's not time. Because again, like KnightRush can just use boyars. He can just use boyars and that's it. I mean, that's it. They counter Jaguar Warriors. They should be fully upgraded for such purpose. But no. Okay, both players are not coming to Castle H very soon. But this game is exciting. On this game on Wellsprings is pretty exciting. To be honest. There's definitely to look at. There's definitely something to look at. In my opinion, there's definitely something to look at. And that's really a considerable advantage. But again, ram rushing is OP strategy. Okay, now he's about to see numerous rams coming here and destroy it this time. But there's a problem. Oh my god, this ram's gonna be the failure. Or maybe not. But again, it's hard to push this castle. While again, yes, you can seriously damage this castle. But it's hard to do so because again, these Jack Warriors are about to gain extra strength for killing these fellow infantrymen. These stupid infantryman. But my god, oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, this was really interesting. Like, one initiative, then another player gains initiative, then the first player regains actually the initiative. So, again, this castle's failure. And I don't know. Okay, but he's still able to make it. Learn when to leave a game. Interesting, but anyway, KnightRush, he proves he can be really successful. He can be really dangerous. This was like the first game that was like fluke. At least he felt like the fluke himself. But anyway, this set was really kind of intimidating, at least the game number 2. So, yeah. That's good. And now we come to my personal main event. The Chipmunk versus Karolius. Oh my god. The Chipmunk, the legend, the champion of Nomad League Relocated, the champion of Division 5, of Division, where is I know, remember, Division 7, I guess, or Division 6 in Season 6. The actual winner and just a badass player from Argentina, Chipmunk himself, against Karol, less accomplished but still a very solid player, and I'm rooting for the player whose championship I'm rooting for, KaroliusW, or just Karolius, from South Africa. So again, we see we're about to face the clash between two players from southern hemisphere. From southern hemisphere. Like South Africa versus Argentina. Most states are on the south of this state.
سلام.
Sure.
Okay, now we can see the first conversion made by Chipmunk. He has picked you know, he has picked the
Yes.
Muska. Okay, wait, what? You didn't fully check the map? Do we continue? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Champy Scout is about to come here. The next villager is here. But it's not a good idea to engage into combat. Oh, this villager has 25 HP. Come on. It can be easily killed. But you need to use your send the villager to go on with this dog. Again, I'm not aware of what Chipmunk's gonna do. Okay, this scout is gonna fall. Well, what about these guys? Because again, this villager will not stand the chances. No, destroy. What the? It's like 80 level of you know, of flaming. Incredible level, but the problem is that Karolius is coming to Castle Age. Oh, sorry, to Feudal Age. Let's click that era. Though we can see the monks that can convert that, but here's the loom. Here's the loom. Now here's the loom. Here we have the loom. Oh, here's the loom. Now here's the loom. Okay. Karolius has picked Persians. Oh! Conversions! Kill! Hide! Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
This monk must be finished. Oh! Hit the monk! Hit the monk! Yeah! One monk has been sniped by Wesley Snipes. Okay, there's another monk, but it's too late. Okay, a few more monks. Like there's another monk coming here, and we're just about to, place this guy, this thing here. Okay, Jesus. Okay, don't refuse, please, Karolius. Don't refuse it. I don't want you to lose that. I wish you the victory, be victorious, and maybe you might be in the same situation I was while playing against Knight. And there I was in the lead, so we had the Civ, this mirror Civ picks. Okay, now we have scouts. Oh, we have scouts. No, they're not Bengali, so don't even try. No, they don't even try. Okay. If you're not Bengali, I don't think that Monk Rush is a good strategy, actually. Like, sure, you can make it more effective, but aside of that, they're not that effective. Okay, this dog is here. Okay, I think it's time for Karolius to regain the control over these pagan shrines. He's not aware of this, and that's I find that a big problem. Okay. Well, at least, but what makes me more excited about this game is that Karolius doesn't give up. He doesn't panic. He doesn't seem to have a panic, kind of a panic. He's doing pretty well in combat. Okay, there's another monk. Seriously. Like, come on. Oh my god, Hulk. Be careful with this Hulk. Sure, this Hulk can decimate these Champy warriors. This Hulk can demolish these Champy warriors. Yes, the Champy is down. But there's another problem. Okay, I think it's time for Karolius to regain this control. Yeah, the first pagan shrine has been stolen from Chipmunk, but the second game can be really tricky. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Sure, Champy runners are not bad fires, but again, it's not the case when you should actually use them. Okay, and Karolius is closer to Castle H. Once he hits the Castle H, he needs to be careful with that. I mean, he needs to be extremely careful with that. Oh, don't receive the extra damage. You know, it won't be good thing to do. And I think you should regain the control over this pagan shrine. Oh, really? No, -1. But on the contrary, Chipmunk is more successful in terms of coming to Castle Edge. He just needs to focus more on a food collection. But aside of that, I think it's kind of tricky. But pay attention. Resources. Okay, blacksmith. Okay, that's also fine. Market will be better. Sure, market will be better, but you know what? That's also fine. Castle H has been clicked by Karolius, so Karolius is about to come here, and I hope he wins that game against Chipmunk, which will be good scalp. And and as we can see, he's in a big lead. They just get this damage to receive the keep receiving this damage. And you should, you know, regain control over this pagan shrine. Should reduce your, you know, should you reduce the amount of, you should reduce the options for Chipmunk's pagan shrines. And I wonder, is it possible to regain control if the enemy monks are inside these pagan shrines? Is that actually possible? Oh! God. Oh my God. My God. But I think he should regain the control over this territory. Just send at least one castle. Oh, sorry, not castle, but scout. I'm just missing this. Okay, castle age for Karolius. He's about to upgrade like his scouts to light cavalryman. Oh! Kill them. Kill them first. But one is has been converted. One scout has been converted. And lots of them have received lots of damage. But most monks are dead. Most of the monks are dead. I mean, they completely dead. Yeah, goddamn dead. Okay, light cavalrymen are prepared, ready. As well as knights are about to come. So... No. Okay, be careful with that. You're about to lose a few more. Okay, castle age has been clicked by Chipmunk. But Karolius definitely has an advantage. The only thing he needs to do is just not repeating my mistakes that I made against the knight. Because that's not good. I think that I made that mistakes. Make those mistakes. My God. But he managed to single-handedly take these villagers down. Oh! My God. I think this fight was pretty... not the best, definitely. And you should focus more, still keep combine knights with light cavalry, maybe even building the monastery and researching faith. Okay, regain the control over this thing. Okay, temple guards. No, they're made here in barracks. They can be these units can be made in both barracks and you know, and monasteries, but not in pagan shrines, of course.
Sure.
Okay, now, so he's aware, at least Karolius is aware of this. This outpost has been destroyed. But these knights are inside, killing few villagers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, yeah. Maybe even 5. 5. Yes. But what they're gonna do against temple guards? Good question. Good question. Okay. If knight versus Few knights, they're just gonna fall down.
Equal.
That's it. But these knights were completely useful. They were definitely useful because they're not the waste the way we usually imagine when saying this word. Ooh, demo raft. Okay, but at least he managed to catch Chipmunk. Oh, go off guard. Oh, no, 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 no! I think we need to do something else. I think we need to have siege. They have siege like with ballistas, with scorpions. They'll be really extremely good. Oh, no, 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 go, go, go. Take them down. Oh my god. Yeah. Fight is going to. But I think it's not the best fight. I think it's not the best fight for Karolius. No, he's wasting his cavalry. His entire army is gone. So, sure, he managed to take all these monks down. At what cost? Oh! No! 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 Get away! Get away! Get away! Be careful! Just about to punch that. Oh! At least they haven't killed anybody. That's fine. But what's not fine is that these temple guards are about to come here and overcome this. But scorpions, they are definitely the option. They are definitely the option against spearmen that are not pikemen yet. Yet they're not pikemen. To be honest, they are not pikemen. They are not pikemen, and they are not pikemen. They are not pikemen, but they're still a bit dangerous. It doesn't mean that they are not dangerous. They are. They are. They are. And now we have this siege workshop with these rams. Though I don't think that rams are a good option, to be honest. But okay, like okay. Oh shoot! Yes, shoot, shoot. Another shot. Okay, we can see a really razor close game. Both players must be nervous at this point. Shoot! 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 Shoot this ram! No! Shoot! 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 Make the shots! As many shots with your scorpions as possible. No! Oh my god! No! Minus scorpion. Again. Ah. Okay. Okay, now this ram is about to come here. But still, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Have we seen these explosions? No, we haven't. No, we haven't seen this. But they are about these rams just about to come here and that's it. That's it. That's it. But maybe Karolius can just make more villagers doing this thing, like collecting this. No! My God. Maybe Chipmunk can come back at that, which is fine. We have nothing against legends like Chipmunk, but things, my God, can get worse. They really can get worse. God, but still, he's killing. Maybe you need to build another siege workshop to make mangonels. They might be more effective against groups. My God, they're just destroying this. Oh! Make more, make more. It's so intense. This action is so intense, but all rams have fallen. It's time to do. Oh! Yeah. You did well. Oh! Wait a minute. They have a big ass amount of HP. Big ass HP amount. Without sensitivity. God, don't waste them. Don't waste them. Don't waste them. Just don't waste them. Again, where's your monk? Just place this monk outside of your place. Just place another monk. Come on. And pay attention to resources for Karolius. Just pay attention to his resources. Okay. They're falling apart. They're falling apart. And Karolius is still winning, but again, keep this ram away. Keep this ram away. Yeah, this ram was useful because it's destroyed one scorpion, but again, and GG. I love you, Karolius. But it was really hard. So we've definitely seen that the Chipmunk can be really dangerous. It can provide some threat. It can pose some threat with his temple guards, with his conversions, with his tactics, usage of his monks. But again, I'm glad that Karolius won this game, because at least this set will be, at worst, it would be not not the loss. I mean, it wouldn't be the loss set. So Karolius at this point can remain undefeated. Now, let's go for the second game. And I go for B. Second game, Karolius versus Chipmunk. Okay. Burgundians versus Ethiopians. Okay, I go for drinks and pee. I'll be back soon. Okay. I'm back here, so let's go. Let's back to the job. Okay. Yeah, let's pick the Karolius. As red for better readability of these colors. Okay, Karolius has picked Burgundians. Chipmunk has picked Ethiopians. Ethiopians, they have good archers, first and foremost. Also, they have good siege, like civilization. They have good siege. They also have decent infantry. Sure, they do not have access to champions, but they have pikemen upgrade free, and it should be like 75% discount for halberdier and faster research. Oh, but okay, whatever. Also, they have like coral hares with shuttle warriors and camel riders receives less damage from the mounted units. And also siege workshop. Unit have blast increased, so that's an important thing. Because again, the blast radius increased means that they can hit bigger groups and cover more area. So it will be harder to dodge them. But Burgundians, they seem to be favorites. They seem to be favorites. Why? Because, well, I think first and foremost they are favorites because fire ships are not the fire ships. Forget about the fleet. Forget about naval power. The cavalry. This like sure is cavalry civilization with strong gunpowder, with gunpowder units having plus 25% attack. So they deal damage with their own attacks. That's really noticeable amount of bonus. That can seriously affect the overall effectiveness of these gunpowder units. They shouldn't be underestimated. Okay, all existing villagers are transformed to Flemish militia. Okay. So we can see like more upgrades are made by Karolius a bit earlier beforehand with crop rotation, gold mining, better resource composition. So we can just skip this, and I expect both players coming to this age earlier and coming more and more and more and more and more, and Karolius seemed to be closer to hit the imp, and that's important part of his game plan, because once he hits the imp first, he will be the first to, you know, come with Imperial Age. Okay, never mind, Chipmunk is a bit more successful with that. Imperial Age, oh my god, he's significantly further with his imp, I guess. But there's a problem that I can see for both players. He needs to collect enough resources for that. My god. Again, he cannot just take this and get resources with these. Build! Come on, Karolius, you're in Imperial Age! Build the goddamn wonder! Build the goddamn wonder! I don't like such games, but you need to win this! Build the goddamn wonder! Build goddamn wonder! Your opponent has started that! No, no, no! What are you doing? What are you doing? You have more resources, so you could have done that. You could have done that. I mean, come on. You could have done that. My god, that's such a waste. It's such a waste. That's such a waste. It's such a waste, really. It's so, like... it's so... embarrassing. Like, it's embarrassing, to be honest. It's embarrassing. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Or maybe not. Like, Karolius has, you know, this... He has a big ass amount of bomber cannons that decimate this, leaving nothing but the broken parts of stone on this tower. So maybe that's not. Maybe Karolius will be make it more epic, considering that he's just destroy. Has like pay attention. 17 bomber cannons are coming here with 9 that are about to come. Really? Like, these siege onagers, they're not the option. They are not the option. Ooh. Just shoot! 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 This castle is gonna fall! Yeah! Use your paladins! Use your paladins! Use your paladin! Oh my god! Oh! 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 I thought maybe Karolius, I think he feels that he doesn't have a huge need for such units. I mean, he doesn't have such need for such units. I mean, come on. He doesn't need that. But he needs to destroy this wonder. That's good looking though. Oh. Just one shot in. Just one shot. Just one shot. Just one shot. He just needs to hit this wonder. He just needs to hit this wonder and add a few hand cannoneers. With hand cannoneers added, Chipmunk is cooked. Chipmunk is cooked, but... Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Place your goddamn bomber cannons closer, closer, closer. Make them closer. And start destroying this castle. You should win. Karolius, if you win that, I wanna marry you. I have kids with me. Okay, okay, they're just stuck in this place. But he's losing, but Karolius is losing here his hand cannons, his paladins. But he gains hand cannons instead that are also powerful. My god, my god. Okay, he did well. He's doing well, pretty well. He's building his forward base. He just needs to not doing dumb stuff like this. He needs to not to waste his units. He cannot afford himself to waste his units. Just come on. Like, no. He needs to do something. He needs to destroy this castle. He needs to come closer to this wonder. And he can calm that in theory. He just needs to get some protection. Oh my god. Only few are remaining. Please, start destroying this wonder. Start destroying this wonder. You need to destroy this wonder. Force these... Okay, force these bomber cannons to destroy this tower, this wonder. You need to destroy this wonder. I know this is dangerous, but you know, use these paladins to force them. They just like, they are faint. Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm really nervous. You might not see my facial expressions, but I'm pretty nervous. You're like, what the fuck? Oh, shoot, 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 shoot! He's about to shoot, he's about to cancel this. My god, he's about to cancel this. He's about to cancel this wonder victory. Yeah. No. Yes! GG! Karolius, it was really breathtaking. It was really breathtaking. Despite, like, sure, the victory for, you know, for JJ versus dadleisure is definitely the better because we could see really intense battle. But again, Karolius handled the good game plan. So again, he made the great scalp of Chipmunk. Again, respect to Chipmunk. He did pretty good job. He did the best he could do. But my god, Karolius, I'm proud of you. My boy. This stream might be posted here. I gonna post my stream here for my channel. Definitely. Okay. Now, I think that's all for today. So, now let's see who can we raid, actually. All right. Let's see who can we raid. Oh, I know who can we raid. Robotic Pro.
When
Hello.
your scout gets taken down by a
Oh, wait,
Canigalian.
not this.
They get the
Sorry.
Conquistador, already talked about it.
I know who can we raid. Again, thanks everybody for watching this stream. Whether in VOD on my YouTube channel. I'm glad that you were here. Respect to both players. Again, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.